As a summoning video today, like I said, got myself, 13 summons on the
That right there's me all the way back in 2017, back when I started my content creation journey with a little mobile game known as Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. And yes, before anyone goes and says, yes, I was in a closet, this is my original setup. The monitor was tied upside down with shoestring. The Blue Yeti microphone was coming through the grate, and the desk was sawed in half so I could fit it in that room. It was the only room in the apartment I was living at the time that I could actually have a enclosed space to where I could record and stream without anyone walking in the background and just being in the video at the same time. So it was able for me to just get started. So I started Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle back in 2016 when I was visiting my parents in Wisconsin for the first time after moving to Georgia in 2015. And I saw it on the App Store, downloaded it. I'm like, oh my God, I remember seeing someone playing this. I think it was at Anime Week in Atlanta. I saw someone playing it, but my phone at the time couldn't run it. But I ended up playing it, falling in love with it, and then getting to mingle with finding out that there's actually like a community for it. There was YouTubers, there were content creators for it and all that stuff. So I started making friends with a lot of those content creators and getting in, like learning the game more, getting into it, seeing what they do. And then one of the content creators by the name of DeMonty, big shout out to DeMonty Gaming. Love you, buddy. Miss you. Hope you're doing great. He basically told me I have the energy and the voice for content creation. I'm like, I never would have thought about that myself, but sure, okay. Why do you say this? And he he's just like, you should give it a shot. I think you will have a good time doing it. And I'm just like, sure. I mean, what do you use for editing? What do you use for started bombarding him with questions, and he basically laid down the path for me, and I created that first video you saw at the beginning of the video here of me with no overlay, no nothing, just doing summons on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle just after a world tournament ended. And ever since that was the start of it. I fell in love with it. I built a community through that. I hit over 1,000 subs within I want to say it was 3 or 4 months on YouTube. Everything it was really going good. I loved doing it. It was a lot of fun. I still play Dokkan Battle to this day, celebrating its 10-year anniversary. I've been at this for 8 years. I started during its 2nd anniversary. It's insane. But I got to a point during that initial run where I started realizing, as much as I love playing Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle, just like with a lot of games out there, there's dry points of content, and it made for some struggles when it came to that kind of content. So then there were times where it's like, all right, well, tonight we're gonna switch it up. We're gonna play Destiny 2 beta. We're gonna play Dragon Ball FighterZ when it comes out. We're gonna play PUBG, Call of Duty, all these other games with my friends. And mind you, still a fun time, great time. Those streams were always so much fun. Mind you, my PC back then was a potato, so the amount of times my stream would crash was insane. It got me thinking that I wanted to be more of a variety streamer. I enjoy video games. I love playing just every type of video game. So about 3 years into the journey, mind you, I was about 8,000 subs at the time. I made the biggest decision of jumping over to Twitch because I wanted to just be a streamer. I'm usually not the type of person to do videos. I don't even do a script. Heck, I don't even have really a script for this video. I have bullet points that I'm staring at. It's one of those things. I'm more of a live entertainer because I was in high school a musical nut. I was in musicals. I was in swing choir. I'm a performer. I love to perform. It's just who I am. So live streams just seem more down my alley. So I did make that move to Twitch, and I will go and say it was the most terrifying but most exciting move I could have done for my content creation, because it was terrifying because I didn't know who was going to follow me from YouTube to Twitch. I still have followers on my Twitch that have been with me since the start of my YouTube career. It's insane. These people have been the most supportive people I've ever met. They are friends of mine. It is spectacular. But it was terrifying because I had streams with Dokkan where I was averaging 50 to 100 viewers, and I threw that away because I wanted to do something different. I didn't want to be locked into one game. And it came with its own set of struggles. Like, Twitch is its own monster. There's no algorithm on there, so you still have to make content for, nowadays it's like TikTok, Twitter, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, all that. YouTube Shorts didn't even exist when I started my Twitch. When I started on Twitch, it comes with its own struggles, and one of those struggles is realizing, you got to not look at the numbers, because I got so caught up on YouTube with like, oh man, everything's going great. We got a lot of people here. Everyone's talking. It's great. There were days where I had 1 to 2 viewers, chat's not moving. And let me go and say, that is the biggest drain on a mental health that you can have as a content creator. I have a lot of my own demons I fight with. I'm very vocal about that. I do let my community know, hey, everybody goes through it. That's why I'm an advocate for it. That's why I fight for it. And have I had times where I burnt out? Yes, I have. Have I had times where I come back afterwards? I'm still here. I come back stronger. It's one of those things, you can't let the numbers dictate what kind of content you bring out. You need to have the same energy, same everything when you are 1 to 2 viewers to when you are 20 to 40 viewers, because it's not fair to the 1 to 2 that have been there since you started to have a different energy level than if you do with 20 to 40 to more, or to if you become partner. So one of those things is make sure you don't burn yourself out. Take breaks is one thing I always let people know. It's one of those things I still do. I still take breaks. There's times where I'll be like, okay, guys, I'm going to take 2 weeks off just to recalibrate. And we're going to come back and have some more fun and just enjoy. But all that stuff aside, because of this content creation journey, I've been able to do some of the greatest things that I don't think I've ever would be able to do if I didn't become a content creator. I've been able to do amazing charity work. I've done helps with, I know his name was Whoopi. I forgot his whole name. I'm sorry if I forget that. I'm terribly sorry about that. But I helped him. He was a military veteran who did a lot of stuff for suicide awareness for veterans. We raised over $1,200 on 22 Kill, which is for veteran suicide awareness. I've done my own charity work for stuff with one of my orgs, Valkyrie. We've done charity work. That was multiple different charities. I also did my own with the American Foundation of Suicide Prevention. I've raised over $1,000 for them, and I will continue to do so because I advocate for mental health. I'm big for mental health, and I'm big for just letting people know there's other options out there. There's people that I want to help. But on top of all that, on top of that amazing charity work that I've done, I've also met some of the greatest friends I could have ever asked for during this journey. I started the video off talking about DeMonty, the guy who got me into content creation. But there was other Dokkan YouTubers, The First Warden, Animated Muscle, Goshen Games, Pilk Raptor. Those last two, Goshens and Pilk Raptor, we're still friends, and we're currently working on a project called Gaming Across America. Shameless plug there. I've met Judo Red. I've met Ocean Art Gatsby, Tiger Lily, Dr. Crazy, and the entire Stream Atlanta group, which are amazing people. A friend of mine who I met streaming, Shinigami Sensei, who came to my wedding as one of my best men. The friendships I have forged, the bonds I've built during this experience have been some of the best and most long-lasting friendships I could have ever asked for. These people not only are the most supportive because they're also going through the same journeys, but the collabs, the fun, the moments, the streams, the hanging out in real life, just everything you can do with these amazing creators that you meet on this journey is just phenomenal. And being able to meet them for the first time, Ocean Art Gatsby, I met him for the first time at at DreamHack Atlanta. It was the coolest experience because we hit it off right off the bat. We're two friends that knew each other for years but never met in person. We just friends. We're having a great time, To wrap it all up though, like I said, I don't want to sound like I'm rambling too much because there's so much I could go into. I can make this an hour-long video. This could have been a live stream on its own. But I want to just say to anyone that's out there thinking right now, you're still on the fence about being a content creator. Do it. Just hit that go. Set up a stream. OBS is very easy to set up. If you need any help, You can find me. My Discord's always open. You can find other creators out there. There's just so many. I believe someone said it at a convention I went to. YouTube University. You can find tutorials on YouTube for anything. It's insane. Just go and do it. Set up an overlay. You don't even have to have an overlay. Do like I'm doing right here. You can have a blank screen. You can do a separate screen where it's like this screwed down with you can do all this great stuff with it. But just go live. Just do it. Because you never know who's going to come in and see you. You don't need the most expensive equipment. You don't need a gaming room. You don't need, a producer. You don't need any of that stuff. You just need yourself, your personality, and just the ambition to go live. So do yourself a favor. Hit that go live button. Join the content creation journey because it is a lot of fun. And then, who knows, a few years down the road, I see a video of yours just like mine here for the Respawn Recruits competition. And I can learn about your content creation journey as well. But guys, I want to say thank you so much for being here. Watching this video, being a part of my entire journey. I love every single one of you guys. And remember, may the power protect you all. And laters. Peace out, everybody.